Hello everyone, Tommy J here and welcome to Enter the Arena. So obviously today we're going to be doing some more arena runs. And let's see what we have this time around. Warlock, Priest or Rogue? Well, not really a fan of Rogue in Arena, so it's definitely going to be the Priest or the Warlock. You know what, let's go with the Warlock. That life tap is quite good in Arena. Okay, Felguard, Imp Master or Violet Teacher. Well, at this stage, we have absolutely zero idea if we're going to have any spells in the deck. Even though the Violet Teacher is a great card. And the Felguard destroys a mana crystal, but I think I'm going to go with that. Because if we can get some Void Callers or something like that, it will be very good. Okay, Geomancer, Dread Infernal, Blood Cell Raider. Well, not the Raider. I'm a big fan of the Dread Infernal. 6/6 for 6 that deals 1 damage to everything. Pretty damn good. Okay, Shieldmaster, Raid Leader, Abusive Sergeant. Well, Shieldmaster is definitely the best value out of these. Abusive Sergeant can be very good as well. Actually, it's definitely between these two. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Shieldmaster. It's just very, very good. Okay, a second Dread Infernal, a Drain Life, or a Bloodfen Raptor. Well, it's definitely between the Dread Infernal and the Drain Life. I'm thinking another Dread Infernal. Late game minions is something that I often do not have enough of in Arena. Okay, Priestess of Loon, Dancing Swords, Razorfen Hunter. I think I'm going to pick up the Dancing Swords. They are just absolutely amazing. Now, Fang Creeper, Scarlet Crusader, Ancient Brewmaster. While the Ancient Brewmaster is a very, very good card, the Scarlet Crusader is just so annoying to deal with because of that Divine Shield, so we're going to go with that. Voidwalker, Voidcaller, Grimscale Oracle. We're a Warlock, you get a Voidcaller, you take it. Such a good card. Demonfire, Cultmaster, Mad Scientist. Well, the Mad Scientist, we don't have any secrets, so not worth it. Cultmaster is good, but a Demonfire in a Warlock deck is absolutely amazing. Because a +2/+2 is just great. Flame Imp, Voidwalker, Frostwolf. Well, we don't really have any early plays, but Frostwolf is a very, very good card. So while we're still lacking in early cards, we're only about a third through the draft, so yeah, let's go with the Frostwolf. Hopefully you can pick up on early stuff later. Okay, Emperor Cobra, Young Priestess. Well, Young Priestess is a bit iffy because against a mage or a druid, you're gonna lose it straight off. Emperor Cobra, very, very annoying to deal with. Shadow Flame, could potentially have my own Flame Strikes going out, so interesting. I think I'm going to pick up the Shadow Flame. It's just a very, very good card. Dread Corsair. 3/3 taunt for 4 isn't good. We don't have weapons, so yeah. Stone Tusk Boar is a 1/1 for 1 with charge, not good. So we're going to go with the Stormwind Knight. Bane of Doom or Mountain Giant here. Bane of Doom is really cool. Mountain Giant is great if you've got a hand lock going. And look, at this stage, we don't have a whole lot of early plays. So I think I'm going to go with the Mountain Giant. Get a bit of a hand lock going. Okay, as I said before, if you get the option of a Void Caller, you take the Void Caller. Shadow Bolt, Harvest Golem, Ogre Magi. The Harvest Golem is incredible, so is Shadow Bolt. But I think I'm going to go with the Golem. Oh, no, we're going to go with the Shadow Bolt. Spells are very, very strong in Arena. Okay, Stone Tusk Boar, Corehound, Unstable Ghoul. Corehound is terrible for its cost, 5 health on a 7 cost. Stone Tusk Boar, as I said before, not very good, so Unstable Ghoul it is, which does give us a bit of an early play. Dread Corsair, garbage, no weapons. Dark Iron Dwarf, very good. Elven Archer, situational I guess, like it's alright. You can definitely get some value out of it, but we're going to go with the Dwarf here. Now, Argent Squire, Unstable Ghoul, Elven Archer. Argent Squire. The Divine Shield is just very, very annoying, and it gives us a turn 1 play. Sense Demons, Gnomish Inventor, Stormpike. Well, Sense Demons is going to put 2 demons into our hand, and if we don't have the early Void Caller, that could be very good. So let's go with that. Fen Creeper, Gurubashi Berserker, Acolyte of Pain. Look, I'm actually not sure for this one. They're all pretty good. Yeah, 3/6 for 5 is fine. Gurubashi Berserker is just great. And Acolyte of Pain gives me a little bit of card draw. But I am on a Warlock. so I probably don't need that card draw. Actually, no. Let's do it. There's nothing wrong with a bit more card draw. Argent Commander, Mana Addict, Alarma Bot. Well, I don't really have too much that I want the Alarma Bot to bring out, so we're going to go with the Argent Commander. Oh god. Abusive Sergeant out of these three. The Blood Imp can be quite good early. I mean, buffing up some of your weaker minions, giving them more health, but the Abusive Sergeant's Battle Cry makes it a pretty damn good card. A third Dread Infernal, a second Sense Demons, or a second Acolyte of Plane. Acolyte of Plane. Dread Infernal, I'm thinking. Oh, how's our mana curve? We don't really have a whole lot of early stuff, but we do have a lot of things that cost 3 already. So I think I'm going to go with the Dread Infernal. Murloc Raider, Gurubashi, or Grimscale Oracle. We're lacking early plays, but I don't think either of these are good enough to put in the deck, so we're going to go with the Berserker. Now, Power Overwhelming Corehound Succubus. Power Overwhelming for sure. It is just such a good card. Okay, River Crocolisk. We now have a turn to play. The Voidwalker is an... Oh, actually, should we go with the Voidwalker? Yeah, no, let's go with the Voidwalker, because if you can get a turn 2 Demon Fire on a turn 1 Voidwalker, it's a 3/5, it's scary. Third Voidcaller, let's do it. Now, Raging Worgen, Goldshaft Footman, Tauren Warrior. Raging Worgen's always a good card. Tauren Warrior is not actually bad, a 2/3 for 3, within Enrage, so if they don't kill it, it gets buffed. Or Footman. Footman's terrible. So let's go with the Worgen, because if I can potentially drop that before, say, a Dread Infernal, yeah, good stuff's going to happen. Now, I think I'm going to pick up a second Dancing Swords here. We already have 3 Dread Infernals, and Dancing Swords is very, very good on turn 3. Spellbreaker, Spiteful Smith, Ironfur. We don't have any Silence, and while a 4/6 for 5 is actually pretty good, I'm gonna have to go with the Spellbreaker here. Bane of Doom, Sea Giant, Murloc War Leader. Well, it's definitely the Bane of Doom or the Sea Giant. This has that random element to it. I mean, it can summon anything. It can summon absolutely anything, which is great, but more often than not, it's probably going to give you a Flame Imp or something. So, I think I'm gonna... yeah, no, I'm gonna go with the Sea Giant. So yeah, this deck isn't terrible. We have a lot of very, very good value minions. The triple Voidcaller, triple Dread Infernal, a Mountain Giant and a Sea Giant. Don't think I've ever had 2 Giants in an arena draft before. And yeah, a lot of very good value stuff. Unfortunately, not a lot of spells. But we will see how it goes, because yeah. There are definitely some minion-heavy decks that can do absolutely fine in arena. And it's always nice to see, because, yeah, let's be honest, unless you're a mage, you're not really going to be picking up that many spells in arena anyway. Alright. Come on, game. What you got? Okay, a rogue for our first game. Good. I like rogues. Raging Worgen, Sense Demons, Dancing Swords, and Dread Infernal. Well, I think I'm going to ditch these 3. While the Sense Demons could potentially give me a Voidcaller, I'd rather go for one in the opening hand. Okay, didn't get one. That's alright. We have a turn 2 Dancing Swords. And thankfully, the rogue is first, so let's end the turn. I really, really hate it when rogues get to go second, because that coin defies is just annoying. Okay. So, I think I'm going to coin into the Dancing Swords right now. Then next turn, I have a second Dancing Swords, or Felguard if I want it. It depends really on what she plays. I mean, she could backstab Eviscerate or something like that to just end it right now. If I can get to turn 4, I would like to drop Silence on one of these. Because aside from Van Cleef, rogues really don't have a whole lot that I would silence. Okay, I'm fine with that. And if she doesn't backstab right now, cool. If she doesn't backstab, I'm just going to hit that. So yeah, dropping the second Dancing Swords puts something else that's a big threat on the board. And yeah, unless she has, she could backstab and finish one of them off, but I mean, I'm going to get a minion out of that. And I'm probably going to drop the Spellbreaker or the Dwarf next turn. Depending on what they do, of course. So if they drop something that's, I don't know, has a bit of extra health that I want to get rid of, I'll drop the Dark Iron Dwarf. Otherwise, I will drop the Spellbreaker, silence one of these, and then kill off that Death Lord. Because, I mean, it's only a single card, but... Ooh, nice. Play it again. Yes, good. Okay, what else do you have? Combo into Eviscerate or something? Nope, Novice Engineer. Okay, I was expecting an Eviscerate on that one, to be honest. But, I now know what I'm doing. Silencing that. So what that means is, even though it dies, they don't get a card, and I have a 4-3 on the board. So there was a reason. Raging Morgan. Not bad. Could have been better. I mean, I have a lot, like a lot of expensive minions. So I could have right then just got an 8-8 on the board or something, but yeah, it's not bad. Now, I'm gonna have 5 mana next turn, which means I actually have a fair few things I can do. I could tap into Scarlet Crusader. I could Argent Squire, Dark Iron Dwarf. You're just gonna take that hit? That's alright. Well, you do get to draw a card. Thankfully, I have my hero power, so I'll be able to stay. Ooh. Damn, kinda wish I had the silence for that. Okay. Okay, what I'm gonna do is buff the Spellbreaker to kill this, and then run the Raging Worgen into the Taunt, I think. So, Spellbreaker. Raging Worgen into the Taunt. And you know what? I'm going to drop both of my Divine Shield minions. I could have buffed that with the Dark Iron Dwarf, but I'd rather save that play for next turn in case something big comes out, and yeah, I can deal with it that way. Now, I do have the Dread Infernal, but that will burn 2 Divine Shields on my side of the board, as well as kill that, so I'm probably not going to be dropping that. But yeah, I still do have options. I mean, Felguard, Dark Iron Dwarf, tapping. So it's alright, it's alright. It may not have been the smartest move to drop that combination of things. But yeah, because I do have so much weak stuff, I think it's justified. But next turn, unless that Worgen is dealt with, I can hit her for 12 with it. Betrayal, nicely done. I still have some potential big hits available to me. And yeah, I definitely don't want to play that Dread Infernal. Actually, come to think of it, I should have planned that there would be... Yeah. I should have known there would be a Betrayal and should have positioned these Divine Shield minions differently. Okay, well, I'm killing that Bloodsail, so let's buff him, hit that, and I may as well tap. Because leftover mana, and I'm not in any real risk with my 27 health. Next turn, Voidcaller. And after that, while I could sense demons, I'm probably not going to, because I have demons in my hand already. So if I get another option as to how to spend that 3 mana, I probably will do it. Maybe even another tap would be a good idea. But what do you have for me, Mr. Rogue? Another Betrayal would do quite well. In hindsight, Dark Iron Dwarf should have gone on this side. Just a few small plays that went a bit wrong, I guess. Okay. Oh, interesting. I was gonna actually use that. Oh, I can still kill the Spiteful Smith. Yep, now I definitely can. Okay, so Power Overwhelming into that, and then drop the Dread Infernal. Because I really do not want that weapon to be stronger. I mean, it is only a Wicked Knife, but yeah, getting that plus attack on it does mean she has a lot more options, actually. So yeah, putting her below 10 and keeping relative board control. Now, what do you have? Unfortunately, I do not have a lot of options. I mean, my cards aren't terrible, but if I were to lose board control right now, I may have a bit of trouble picking it back up. I guess the only board control card I actually have in my deck is Shadow Flame, which is a pretty good card. I mean, use that on a Dread Infernal or even on a Dark Iron Dwarf. That's a Flame Strike. But what are you going to have for me? I guess dropping the Felguard at this stage isn't really going to hinder me too much because I can pretty much play whatever. Stormwind Knight? Okay, I assume gonna kill that and dagger it, but if that's all you have, you're gonna die. Stone Skin? Yes, that's it. That's the word. Yeah, nicely done. Ah. Why not just concede? Ah well. Game done. Nice chilled out win there. So that's nice. Getting them dailies done as well. Yeah, see, I beat down, so I really would have liked if they'd actually let me hit them. Oh well. That's alright, we'll get it eventually. So yeah, no, I guess they didn't have any spells, and there were a few misplays by me there. Watching out for that betrayal is really something I need to do more often against rogues. Yeah, it skips my mind. Oh well. Didn't really go that wrong. We lost one minion we wouldn't have otherwise lost. Shaman. Okay, Sense Demon, Dancing Sword, Scarlet Crusader. Well, I'm gonna ditch the Sense Demons. And I'm gonna keep both of these because they are plays that I can do based on whatever he drops. So yeah, I can choose between one or the other. Hopefully, we draw a turn 1 play, but I don't really want to throw away these two for a turn 1 play when we do have so many high cost minions in the deck. Mountain Giant. Interesting. Depending on how aggressive he goes, I could actually go full on hand block and get a Mountain Giant down. Shadow Bolt? Okay, so I have a bunch of turn 3 options. So Temid Call. Do I want to drop one of them? I'm going to drop the Squire and then tap. And I know that had I not dropped that Squire, I would have been able to do this in 2 turns, but yeah, not too worried. Okay. My health is getting a little low, so I'm going to drop the Sen'jin. Yep, dropping the Sen'jin, and I'm not going to attack with that because why bother? Next turn, I can play the Mountain Giant, and I'm going to. Even if he has a Hex, I guess it's still a decent play. And I have a lot of other things that a Hex would potentially screw over, so. Coining, 3 cost Hex, yeah. Oh, wait. Raid Leader. Okay, so that means he's not going to lose one of his taunts. That's alright. I am going to be taking a bit of damage here, though. But that's alright. I do have a lot in my hand, so let's drop the Mountain Giant. We'll see if he has the Hex. If he doesn't, I still have a lot of options. Well, sorry, if he does, I still have a lot of options available to me. For example, Dread Infernal this turn. Shadow Bolt plus one of my 3 cost minions. Even Stormwind Knight or Spellbreaker. And I have a feeling he doesn't have a Hex, because if he did, I assume he would have dropped it right now. I've dropped it already. It's not really much to think about. It's a Mountain Giant. Nope, there is a Hex. Oh, he's just taking his time. Damn it. Ah, Stoneclaw. It's no good. Well. Okay, gonna have to think about this. I can Stormwind Knight to kill that off. Drop an Unstable Ghoul as well. Yep. Now, the Unstable Ghoul dying will kill off the Argent Squire, but he would need to use both of these to kill it, so he would lose his board and I would lose 2 things, if that were to happen. What else do you have? Doomhammer, nice. That's a card you don't see a lot in Arena. You gonna attack again? Nope. Why would he? Oh no, yeah he is. Well, he loses 1 less minion. Now I guess he's gonna run that into that. Cool. That's alright, because I have the Dread Infernal. I am, however, quite on the back foot here. He has as many cards as I do, and he has a Doomhammer on the board. Emperor Cobra, well, I have a Shadow Bolt for that, so that's good for me. He's just trying to rush me down. Okay, I need to get something big up right now. First off, it's got to be a Shadow Bolt. And you know what? Let's Dancing Swords. And I'm actually going to kill that instead of hitting him. Because if he had anything to buff that, it's too risky right now when I'm on 12 health. Shamans have a lot of potential buffs. Wind Fury, Bloodlust would have almost ended me then. Actually, it would have ended me then. So, that's lucky. I just need to maintain board control. Hopefully draw my single taunt. Unlikely. But, yeah. I guess going for that handlock play is always quite risky, particularly when they could have a Hex. I mean, he did. I'd rather keep the Spellbreaker than deny him that single card. Because, yeah, if he drops a taunt or something, me being able to get past that could let me win. What do you have? Twilight Drake. Okay. I could Dread Infernal, run that into that, which would unfortunately mean that... Wait, what are you doing? Okay. Might silence that. So let's drop the silence. Drop the Gurubashi Berserker. Kill that. Kill that. Now, unless he has a Lightning Storm, I've got a very strong board. How much damage do I actually have on the board? 16. If I were to hit him in the face, I'd probably hit with the Dread Infernal, then drop my other Dread Infernal to proc this. I also have Shadow Flame available if he drops a full board. And Shadow Flaming that Dread Infernal might not be a bad idea. What's that? Fire Elemental? Drop something else. Make it worth it. Unbound Ellie. Cool. Well, I'm going to... Oh, no! Damn it. Okay, how much mana do I have? I have 10. I can drop this Dread Infernal. Then kill it. Yep. I think that's my best play. So, let's just Shadow Flame. I need to maintain ball control, and that's the best way for me to do it. I do have an Argent Commander next turn. So I have a potential 9. More if I can deal 1 damage to that. Ah, damn it. Jeez, I think he's got it. I don't think there's any way for me to win this. Oh. No, that wouldn't work. I would lose both of my minions to kill that. He's then got a Spiteful Smith and a Doom Hammer. So I'm gonna tap. It's my only option. Sea Giant. Yep, that's game. All he needs to do is run that Spiteful Smith into one of my guys, and then I'm gonna be on one. Or he could just hit me, right in my face with Doomhammer and the Smiths. Yep, or that. A combination of the two. That's annoying. I have a feeling it's because I tried to get that giant out early. Should have just played normally. I would have easily been able to maintain ball control because most of his stuff was mid to late game. Oh well. I guess we all learn from mistakes, be they your own or other people's. Anyway guys, thanks for watching this episode of Enter the Arena. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to favorite, like, and or subscribe. If there's anything you'd like to see on the channel, leave me a comment or a message and I'll see if I can get around to it. This has been Tommy J. Thanks for watching and have a good one.